Hello everyone. Now we will start with a new topic as a part of Web Dynpro ABAP. And our new topic is what are the various input help modes for the context attribute, or we can simply understand what are the various ways to assign the input help to the context attribute. We can assign a help to the context attribute by how many ways. So total we have 5 ways. Out of this, one is already covered. We already covered object value selector. Now what are those 5 ways? First one is automatic. Second one is dictionary search help. Third one is object value selector, which is already covered as a part of component usage. Fourth one is freely programmed, and the fifth one is deactivated. The fifth one name is itself suggesting. It is just used to deactivate the input help. It means if we want to assign the input help to the context attribute, we will use these 4 ways only: automatic, dictionary search help, object value selector, freely programmed. If you do not want any input help for that context attribute, you can simply choose the option deactivated. So total we have 5 ways. Out of this, one is just used to deactivate the input help for the context attribute. Now what we will do, I will go for the system, I will go for the practical part, and once the practical will start, you will automatically understand all these ways, or we can say all these modes. So what I will do, I will go for SC80 transaction code. Suppose I will go for SC80 transaction code and I will create a WebDenPro component. Suppose I'm going for a WebDenPro component. Suppose Z demo on input help. I will just give the description. Yes, I want to create demo on various input help modes. I will go for OK. Yes, I will save this as a local object. I will activate this WebDenPro component. Now, what I will do, I will go for the component controller context. Suppose I will create a node, and in the node, I will take a single attribute because we just want to go for the demo. Yes. So only one attribute is enough. Suppose I will go for create node. Suppose my name of the node is sales. I will go for OK. Suppose I will take a attribute into this, create attribute. Suppose my name of the attribute is VBELN and type is VBELN underscore VA. This is important. I am passing data element of VBELN. I will go for OK. Now, I will simply, suppose firstly show you. You can see we have a attribute, context attribute. What are the various input help modes? So we covered total, we have 5 input help modes. One is just used to deactivate the input help. Automatic, dictionary search help, object value selector, and freely program. Suppose what I will do, I will simply go to view. Firstly, we will finish just the demo part. Then I will come on to these options one by one. I will go for the context. I will simply drag and drop from the component controller to the view. I will drag and drop. Now I will go to layout. Now I will simply create a label and the input field. Firstly, I will take matrix layout. I will create a label and input field. Insert field. Suppose I am saying sales underscore LBL label. Now I will create a input field. Suppose I am writing sales underscore input field. Now I will simply go for the property. This label is for this input field. I will go for same. Now I will simply check the syntax. Yes, I need to firstly assign, sorry. I need to assign the input layout element with the context attribute. This is our value property. Yes, I assign. I'm assigning to VBELN attribute. So this label is automatically coming. This is coming from the data element of VBELN. This is already covered in the translation. Now I will create a Dynpro application. I will simply go for creating Dynpro application. Suppose I will write demo on various input help modes. I will go for OK. I will go for save. I will go for local object. Now I will run. And whenever I will run, this is one of the important point which is asked by so many people. So they will get the answer of the same. Suppose I am going for test. I will go for allow. I will go for login. Now you can see sales document. We have a input of sales document number, but there is no F4 here. There is no F, there is no help here. Now, so many people ask this particular query. They use the data element VBELN underscore VA, but why they are not able to see the help here? Suppose if I will go for data element VBELN underscore VA. Suppose I will go for SC11 transaction code. What people are saying, they are going to VBAK table, they are going for VBELN column, they are able to see the search help. Whenever they created a Dynpro component, at that time they use the data element VBELN underscore VA, but why the F4 help is not coming there? See, here you provided the data element. See, if I will go to data element, just see in the data element, if I will go for further characteristics, have you seen any search help here? So how it will appear there? It will not appear there. Suppose if I will go for the domain, in the domain VBELN, there is no such, I'll say if I will go to value range, there is no such fixed value, there is no interval, nothing. So how the F4 help will come there? Now I will go for another important point. This is your VBELN column of VBAK table. Now you can see SAP assigned a search help at the field level. If I will go for search help, now you can see SAP assigned this particular search help for this particular field VBELN. Yes. Now, if you want a search help, there is no need to use the data element. you need to pass the reference of the field. Suppose if I will go for this particular view, suppose I will go to component controller. I will go for this particular attribute VBELN. Suppose here I am simply using VBAK VBELN table hyphen column name. It means whatever is into this particular column, it will automatically assigned. Suppose if I am going for save, have you seen this F4 help is automatically coming? Suppose I'm not using this, I will show you again. I'm writing VBELN underscore VA. You are using data element. Whenever you are using data element, see this particular thing, nothing is there. Yes. Now, whenever I am passing table name hyphen column name, now whatever the F4 help is attached to this particular column, it is automatically coming. This is F4 underscore VBAK, F4 underscore VBAK. Now you can see what is this? This is automatic search help. We have not passed this particular search help. We just passed table name hyphen column name and SAP automatically taking the search help, whatever the search help is assigned to that particular column. So what is our first help mode? What is our first input help mode? Automatic. The search help from the dictionary, whatever the search help is in the dictionary is assigned to the attribute, and the search help, whatever the automatic search help is coming, it is into which particular property? Determined input help. You can see the search help is automatically coming into which particular property? Determined input help. And can you change this particular search help? You cannot change this particular search help. So first input help mode is automatic. In that case, what is happening? Whatever the search help is there in the ABAP dictionary, it will automatically come. But the thing is, it needs to be there. Suppose if you are passing data element, in the data element there is no search help. We check the domain also, which is linked to that particular data element. Nothing is there. So it will not take this automatic search help. But if we are going for table name hyphen column name, so whatever the search help is assigned to this particular column, it will come automatically into which particular property? Determined input help, and you cannot change this. So this is our first way to assign a search help to the context attribute. I will go for syntax check. I will go for this and I will activate. This is the query which so many people ask, that in your Web10 component, search help is coming, but in my Web10 component, search help is not coming, because at that time you pass the reference for you pass the type as data element. Suppose if I will run this Web10 application, I will go for allow. Now I will be able to see. Now you can see this F4 help is coming. It is a automatic search help which is coming from that particular field of that table. Now I will come on to the next option. What is our next mode, or we can say next way? Next way is dictionary search help. It means we can simply assign a search help which is in the ABAP dictionary. Suppose if I will go for the scenario. As of now, what is happening? As of now, the automatic search help is coming. Now what customer is saying, I do not want this particular search help. I want this particular search help. Suppose if I will go to VA02 transaction code. Now what customer is saying, whatever the search help is coming into VA02 transaction code. I want this particular search help, same to same search help into this Web10 Pro component. I do not want this search help. So in that case, what you can do? You can simply check the technical information. Suppose I am going for F1 technical information. Go for the technical information. The search help is VMVA. Suppose if I will show you this search help, it's a dictionary search help, VMVA. So customer want this search help into our Web10 Pro component. So in that case, what you can do? Now, as of now, the automatic search help is coming. This automatic search help is coming from this particular field, table field, because the search help is there, is already assigned to this table, this particular column. So now if we want to change this particular search help, what you can do? You can simply change the mode. Now you can go for dictionary search. You can go for save. Just see here. Whenever I will choose this dictionary search help, this label will automatically change. Previously, the label was determined input help. Means system is automatically determining the input help. Now, if I will go for save, now you can see the label changed, dictionary search help. So what is the second option? In case of dictionary search help, you need to specify the dictionary search help into which property? Dictionary search help. Now I will pass the name of the search help. What is the name of search help? This is VMVA. I will pass this search help. And this is most common requirements, yes. So in that case, you rather than automatic, you can simply take a dictionary search help. I will check the syntax. And now I will go for activation. I will simply run this Web10 Pro component. I will go for test. Now, if I will go for this F4 button, now you can see this is same to same search help, which is in VA02. Previously, we have a single search help. Now it is a collective search help. Suppose if I will click here, I will go for OK. Now I will simply select this. So this is the way you can provide your own search help, dictionary search help. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, we started with a new topic, important topic. What are the various ways to assign a input help to context attribute? So total we have 5 ways, or you can simply understand fifth one is just like to deactivate. So we can assign by 4 ways only, but total we have 5 ways. Fifth one is just for the deactivation. First one, automatic. Second one is your dictionary search help. Third one, object value selector. Fourth one, freely programmed. And fifth one is deactivated. So as a part of this, we started with the demo. In the demo, I simply took one node. Node has one attribute VBELN. First important point, I passed the type of VBELN is VBELN underscore VA. I refer to data element. I run this Web10 Pro application. No help is coming, and so many people ask this query, why help is not coming? Because you use the data element. If you check that data element, nothing is in the domain, nothing is in the data element. So how F4 help will come there? But if you check, SAP assigned the help at the field level. So you can simply change the type to VBAK VBELN, table name hyphen column name. So SAP will automatically take the search help which is assigned to that, and that is called as automatic. Whenever you are going for automatic, so the search help name you will be able to see in determined search help property, and you cannot change this. Now, second option, second way, dictionary search help. Now, but customer is saying, I do not want this search help. I want a different search help. So in that case, what you can do, you can simply take the name of another search help, choose the option dictionary search help and pass the name of dictionary search help. And at that time, I showed you property changed to dictionary search help. Now, in the next video, I will go for freely programmed and I will show you deactivated, because object value selector is already covered. We all know object value selector is just another way to assign this input help. We already covered this object value selector. If I will go for this, we already covered object value selector. So that's it in this video. Thank you.